Good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Daily Market Report brought to you by Mike Bjork. Today is Friday, and it's February 10th. Hope you guys have a great upcoming plans for a weekend. We got pretty light day today, especially in terms of economic data. Today we got the consumer sentiment for the month of February. So back in January, we do get two of these. So this report will be actually the first initial one, and then we'll get a final one towards the end of February. But this number here, the 98.5, represents the final number for January. And then the forecast for February was supposed to be in that same range at 98 instead of 98.5. But it dropped all the way down to 95.7. So obviously people aren't feeling as rosy or as well in February as they did in January. So let's go ahead and take a look here at the headline news here. And stock market's currently up. It's taking most of its cue, even though we're getting some the consumer sentiment and, of course, the mixed earnings reports that are coming out there. But it's taking its biggest cue on these two items here, oil and then Trump's announcement on a phenomenal tax policy. He did that late in the day, which kind of created a spike or a run on the improvement on stocks, which kind of pushed the bond market even further down, which you'll see later on. But he basically said that he's going to have a phenomenal tax policy be released coming out soon. So we haven't seen any definitive or any details of this tax policy, but as he termed it, phenomenal. So of course the market's taking off from there. Oil prices went up, and it's taken its cue from the IEA, stating that if you remember a few months ago, the OPEC and some of the oil-producing countries were meeting and coming up to a conclusion, that agreement that they were all going to cut back on production. And there's been a lot of speculation about them maybe complying to that. And the IEA basically stated that they did comply to it, so the first run on it. So, of course, oil prices went up as a result of that. So let's take a look here at the bond market. Don't get too spooked by this number. We are actually should be right around this level here. We had what they call a bond rollover, which is kind of a reset in pricing in terms of it. So so we did go down a bit. We were down about 31 basis points yesterday we closed. So we would be normally down around here, and then the bond rollover represented about 22 basis points. So even though it's down further, it doesn't mean that pricing worsened, and that those 22 basis points, it didn't worsen by that extra 22 basis points, just that 31 basis points that we lost earlier in the day. Right now, we're up, but we're about 3 basis points lower than where we left off yesterday. So this number actually would be kind of higher typically if we didn't have that bond rollover. But we are testing the 50-day moving average. We're in this resistance level here. So we got the floor here where the 50-day moving average is, which we tested earlier today, as you can see by the wick there. And then we got the ceiling here. So right now we're starting to settle right about the 25-day moving average on here. So just be a little cautious in case we get pushed down further, because again, if it is phenomenal, this tax, the investors like it, that could push us down further, because what that does is kind of, in essence, it's kind of like a quantitative easing in a way that is going to give people more discretionary money to be able to spend more, as well as corporations to hire more people. So that's going to take off the economy, which will, a lot of that money will go into stocks versus the bonds, which higher bond prices when we're rising up here, which is what lowers interest rates. So just be a little cautious here, as this could get pushed down a little bit further if they get overly excited about the tax plan that President Trump's going to be announcing. Of course, other things could pop up as well on there, but those are the main things today as what we're kind of looking at. All right, so today pricing is a little bit worse because some lenders may not have given a price for the worst yesterday when it dropped. So you can probably see pricing a little bit worse today than where we left off yesterday. All right, so So I hope you guys have a great weekend. If you guys want more updates throughout the day, you can come over to Twitter. I do post little tweets here and there underneath Mike Bjork. Just come underneath Mike Bjork and you'll get more updates. All right, folks, I hope you guys have a great upcoming weekend. We'll see you guys on Monday. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.